Assalamu alaikum everyone. In this video we are going to look at the measurement model. I have here opened in AMOS a sample measurement model. This is actually taken from the same instrument which we showed you earlier. You can see our subconstructs: security, etiquette, commerce, well-being, health, and responsibility. And you can see also the indicators that we mentioned earlier in the conceptual framework. There might be also some other elements that you see here, but we are going to discuss those shortly. It's important you understand the workflow when it comes to doing CFA, confirmatory factor analysis. The first step is to distribute your instrument and collect data. So if you remember our digital citizenship instrument, you would give this to people and they would fill in. After you collect the data, the next step is to key in or to enter those data into SPSS. So the first step that we do in SPSS is to go into the variable view and create our variables. So these are all our variables based on the questionnaire. And then we switch to data view and notice our variables in the columns above. So for each item in the questionnaire, we have entered the code. So we have coded the data as well. It's very important to do this step. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to go into AMOS. There is also an additional step which we do in SPSS, which is the EFA, the exploratory factor analysis. However, for the purpose of this tutorial, the researcher has already conducted the EFA. So the EFA is basically used for a researcher who doesn't have prior knowledge of the items or subconstructs that measure the intended factor. In our case, if we look back at our conceptual framework, the researcher has already established that there are 5 subfactors or subconstructs that measure digital citizenship. After this step has been completed, then we would go into AMOS and start drawing our measurement model. So what is a measurement model, you may ask? A measurement model, or what is referred to as hypothesized model, is the model which focuses only on the link between factors and their measured variables. So in our model, we are hypothesizing that security, etiquette, commerce, well-being, and responsibility measures the digital citizenship, which is the factor, and we have the unobserved variables, the latent variables, and we have the measured variables, which is our key indicators or the items. Within SEM, this is referred as a measurement model. There is also another term that you should know, as you can see down here, is the path diagram. The path diagram is nothing else but just a schematic representation of the model. There is one more thing that you might have noticed, these circles or bubbles that has some E1, E2 and so on. Those are what we call as error terms. Because it is highly unlikely to get a perfect fit between your hypothesized measurement model and the observed data you collect, there will always be some error, and that error will be automatically calculated by AMOS. In the next video, we will start drawing our measurement model from scratch. Before moving to the next video, take a few moments to answer this question.